hype, Finalmouse, they pretty much go hand in hand. And I know I'll probably get slack for this video because there's so much hype behind Finalmouse. But you all know me, I don't follow hype or trends, what's cool. I go off consumer and user feedback. And that's what I want to share with you here. A realistic, honest user's experience with the new Finalmouse ULX. Now the ULX is coming in 3 different sizes, but I believe they're dropping them at multiple times. And we all know with a Finalmouse product, heck, you're lucky to even get one. Now here, I have the medium-sized ULX, and I will tell you, even though I prefer a bigger shaped mouse, this is pretty nice. Now it's completely away from my palm, as you see, and this is exactly how I would grip it. Right on the side there, my fingers up there, and my thumb in the back. Now you see my thumb is closer to the rear button. I do have to stretch up a little bit to get that front button, but not too bad. If I come up on the mouse a little bit more, it's still avoiding the back of my palm. It's resting more back there, but I can still access both buttons. So there's no denying, even though the shape feels nice, it's still too small for me, but who cares? Shape is personal preference. Your hand shape's completely different than mine. You might like different shaped mice. But let's get to the stuff that does matter. Number 1 being weight. And why the heck do we have a strawberry? Well, on Finalmouse's website for the ULX, they're stating that for a reference, the ULX weighs less than 1 strawberry. So I haven't put this on a scale yet, but just thinking about this right here and what was on the website, are they talking about the small, medium, or large? I'm not too sure. What size is a strawberry? You know what? I got a big juicy one here, but I also got this little dinky strawberry. So we're gonna do a little science project here. I'm gonna put my medium ULX on here. Now I do have my rubber grips, but that's a minimal weight difference. Let's slap it on here. We're getting 39.1. Now, Finalmouse is stating it's 29 grams, so they're probably talking about the small version here. Again, I don't like marketing like that. So 39.1, but let's just for the sake of it say 29 grams. Let's go to slap my strawberry on here. We're getting 20 grams. Okay, so how big is your strawberry? This is a pretty darn big strawberry. But even in line with my point, how about this average size strawberry? We slap it on here, it's 10.3 grams. So hype is one thing that us as fans and consumers really generate. But marketing like that? I hate it, but I don't hate that strawberry. My gosh, that's delicious. Well, I got this small one out here too. I might as well eat this one as well, right? If I got strawberry seeds in my teeth for the rest of this video, just disregard them. Okay, so whatever. It's still incredibly lightweight, and marketing's marketing, right? We all understand it. So let's talk about some of the more important stuff, at least to me. As a consumer, I'm spending top dollar for this product. I want it to be built solid. And again, we've seen Finalmouse with some really solid products, mild flaws here and there, but talking about the ULX here, I was so excited to get this into the hand. And talking about the build, first time using, before I even got into any heavy use, this thing flexes on the side so much. Now, I'm barely pressing it here. I can take my pinky and press it. People are gonna say, oh, Techne, who's gonna grip their mouse that firm? Hey, no one's gonna do that. Like, let's not use that excuse here to hide behind your hype. This thing is ridiculously flexy and flat out unacceptable for the price I paid. I mean, the flex on the ULX is 10 times worse than the Death Adder V3 that I've been warning you all about that comes up eventually on the side over here. The flex on the ULX is right along this entire bottom bit. This is straight out of the box. Now, as far as the side buttons over here, let me tell you what, I do really like them. They're pretty big. You got that gap in the middle. They're crispy. They're right to the point. Barely any press needed to them. They do have a little wobble if you were to press down here on the back. Again, I'm not sure if the camera can press it up. They will rock a little bit, but I don't think really gonna do that, at least with my hand shape. I was up here, and whenever I pressed a button, bam, right there in the middle of it, and they were crispy right to the point. But just keep in mind, if you are gonna be pressing to the back, you will feel that little bit of rock. Now, as far as 1 and 2, very nice to the point as well. I will tell you when I press them down, I can feel it kind of float a little bit to the side. That is because my 1 and 2 have significant move up here. And whenever I press them down, you can see I got that little bit of gap on the side there. So if I'm pressing over here, I'll feel it just kind of float over to the side. Now on a positive note, the scroll wheel, I really like it. It's flat, it's wide, you got the little bit of grip, it's kind of recessed in there. It is just perfect. This is one of my favorite scroll wheels. I love it. And one other thing that I think is just absolutely unacceptable on a product like this is right here on the back. Now you're seeing it as it go like that, you'll see it kind of glisten, that shine come off. What that is actually sticker from where they're sticking the back right back there. You can see the Finalmouse, which I believe is the battery back there, and their sticker is right on the back side. Well, what's that gonna result in? You got gunk and hair and everything on your mouse pad. Over time, it's all just going to stick right there. Why didn't they cover that up? Now, even though everything I just called out there, which yes, it is deal breaking for me, still getting the mouse in your hand, it is balanced perfect. It feels like an extension of your wrist right into your fingers. It is balanced perfect there. It feels very nice. Again, even being a smaller mouse than I would usually main. But those other things really deal break it for me. Now, as far as performance, when you pull out their little puck they have here, which is really cool because it'll let you know like the battery indicator, or you can set it to flat white or off. I really love the battery indicator, kind of like what Razer has done before. Really like that. And you can get up to 4,000 polling rate wireless here. And as far as performance, it was absolutely spot on. No delays, no hiccups, no nothing. It was flawless. And don't get me started on the old latency debacle here. Go watch my video where I let you know your gear sucks. Check your internet before you're checking the click latency of your mouse. So the Finalmouse ULX, 100% overhyped. I'm incredibly disappointed with my copy. And honestly, with that many flaws, I don't think we can say just my copy. And at $190, it's just disappointing. And there's many better options out than this. And I just want to be clear again, I'm not trying to hate on Finalmouse. I've used many of their products before, and I really like them. They're solid, they're premium, they're innovative, and that's what I love in tech, and that's what I think Finalmouse has done. They've pushed these other companies to come out with those lighter mouse, the top tier specs, that innovation and stuff. I love what they do in the space, but I don't love this.